It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Imagine leaving your home country, moving to the US with a dream, only to find yourself working odd jobs. This was the reality of Don Wong Chang, the founder of Forever 21. Now, when he got started, he went from like a janitor to a gas station attendant. And along his journey, he has so many financial struggles, so many personal struggles. And here's a little interesting fact. I don't know if you know this, but when he first got started, he opened up a store called Fashion 21. And it was only with $11,000. And it was a 900 square footage place. And that's a really small place in LA, by the way. But here's where the story takes a twist. Chang's persistence led to the evolution of Forever 21, which is the huge retail giant that we know today. Now, how did he do this? What's the big takeaway for you as a CEO? It came down to passion, which I know every CEO has, persistence, which I know if you're here, you have that, but it was also the adaptability. Those were the driving forces that led him to be able to build a business and serve his customers. Listen, we have to listen to our customers, and we have to tailor our approach and be willing to take calculated risks. At the end of the day, isn't that what Don Wong Chang was able to do? For you to be successful as a CEO, my number one takeaway is have a sales roadmap and a sales system that has adaptability that allows you not only to listen to the client's needs, I know you're doing that, not only adapt, but then have the sales message that connects with your clients that solves a problem. You do that, and just like Forever 21, you make the customers the focus. You'll see your revenue grow. You'll have more influence. Your company will have more impact. And at the end of the day, you'll be able to live the life you desire. Thanks so much for being here at the CEO Sales Huddle. My name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Welcome to today's session. Every morning when we get started, we always start with one of our mantras, and it's our personal mantra, and I love doing it every single morning, and here it is. If you can't be in sales, if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. I'm going to show that to you because as a CEO, there's one thing that we need to say every single morning, so I want you to say this along with me. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Oh, it's not even it. Sorry. Oop, doop, doop, doop. There we go. I'm not perfect, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Okay, hit the wrong button. There we go. I got to focus on what I'm doing too. But if you can't focus on sales in all seriousness as a CEO, then you just can't be in business. And there comes a time where you've got to slow down. You can't just delegate it and say, someone else is handling all that for me. No, as a CEO, there's only one responsibility that you have every single day, and it's a responsibility to the company, and that responsibility is to focus on sales, and that is bringing in new clients who have a problem. Now, how do we do that as a CEO? Now, you're here, so I already know you're a super incredible person, but I want to share with you our mantra, our pledge that we do every single morning. And I do this, and I've been doing this for a long time, but when you wake up in the morning, you need to say these words: I must learn, earn, and return. Go ahead and repeat after me. Learn, earn, and return. Now we're going to say our pledge. So we had our mantra. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And now we're moving to our pledge. Repeat after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients in order to get new clients and old clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. When you do that, as a CEO, and I couldn't think of a better time than where we are right now, then you're able to build the business, grow the business, and take it to a whole nother level. We have an objectives, and this is why we have the CEO Sales Huddle. Number one objective is sales growth. So we're showing up because every day we get a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. So we see our sales grow. Now, we're going to do the CEO Sales Dashboard, okay? I can't wait, especially where we are at this particular day. It's a fresh start, so I'm really excited. Then there's roadblocks. So we know what some of the roadblocks were the last 30 days. Now we're looking at what the roadblocks are going to be today. And then last but not least, we understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and must understand in order to be successful. I share it every morning. We're at the 4-minute and 52-second mark. So in the next 60 seconds, let me do this. Sales pillar number 1, CEO sales planning. So we don't just set a revenue target. We have a system, we have a structure, we have sales funnels in order and a strategy to get us to what? $100,000 a month. Right. Sales system, sales pillar number 2 of the 5 is sales cycle. So what is the journey that folks go on, our prospects, from the time we connect with them to we communicate to we're able to convert? And then number 3 is our sales positioning, which is the messaging that we're using every single morning. There are 5 sales pillars. Like, I want you to think about this as you're hearing me, seriously. And number 4, sales indicators. The sales indicators is our dashboard. We're going to go through the CEO sales dashboard because we're going to measure, we're going to manage, and we're going to make sure that we're getting the progress we want. And then number 5, you must have a sales team. Like, I don't know how else to be a CEO to be able to grow the business. Even if you're doing all of the sales, you are the number 1 salesperson. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, for all my folks who show up every single morning and you're here, we're so glad that you're here. Welcome. Do me a favor, look right below the video. Look right below the video. Uh-oh, I hit the wrong button again. Yeah, can't get it. Here we go. Look right below the video and type these words, hashtag I'm here. Now, the reason you type hashtag I'm here is that's the bat signal that you're in the conversation. That's the bat signal that you're here. I get to see you. You get to see me. I love connecting with you. If you're watching the replay, it's cool. Hit hashtag replay, please. And for those folks that follow us on the podcast, you might be listening to it, or you're on Roku or Apple TV, good morning to all of you on Amazon and so forth. So glad you're here. Do me a favor, drop me a note over at I am Che Brown. Just let me know you're here, or any suggestions. Any of y'all can do that at I am Che Brown, so that you and I can connect, and we want to make this show a better show for you. For all the new folks who are here, welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. You might be saying, Shay, what's going on? What are the goals? What are the objectives? Where am I? Someone invited you. I'm so glad they did, by the way. So let me just tell you where you are and what's going on here. The CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So I understand that you already know how to sell. I get it. I understand you're a CEO. You have a lot going on. But the reason you show up here every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is because of our big why. And our big why hopefully correlates with your big why. And here it is. Sales growth. So you can only grow the business by generating new customers. You can generate revenue, more revenue, by selling to existing customers. But if we're going to grow the business, we're always bringing in new clients. And then there's accountability. And then there's the consistency. My promise to you is you show up every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You follow along with the 7-minute and 52-second mark right now. You do the CEO sales dashboard. You join the community. And I promise you, as a CEO, your life will get much easier. You'll make more sales faster with less effort. And all we ask for every single morning is 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day. There are 1,440 minutes in every day. We only ask for 15 minutes a day. You think about it. As a CEO, as we're about to get to the CEO dashboard, as a CEO, 15 minutes a day, it's 1% of the day. And then after that, you go on to all the other things you have to do. But Shay, what's the number one outcome? What should I walk away with? Why should I give my 15 minutes? You're here now, obviously. But I want to reconnect you to it because this is what the CEO Sales Huddle is for. Here it is. Jot this down in your notes and let me show it to you right here. Our number one outcome is $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, if you're not at that number and you're so far down and you're just getting started, it's okay. Welcome aboard as a CEO. We all start somewhere. If you're far ahead of that number already, and you're trying to get to $200,000, still tune in. This will be another piece that you add to the puddle on your journey, because one thing I know about all successful people, especially CEOs, we all hold one common belief. Do you know what that belief is? The belief we hold is that we all can get better. We always believe we can get a little bit better, and we always got more to give. Now, we're going to go to a segment now called CEO Sales Dashboard with the 9-minute and 30 or 29-second mark. And CEO Sales Dashboard is a way to measure and manage the sales indicators. Now, if you haven't downloaded the CEO Dashboard, you can go over to www.ceosaleshuddle.com. www.ceosaleshuddle.com. Once you do that, you'll be able to download the CEO Sales Dashboard, which to me is, well, I think it's one of the most important things that we do, period, bar none. Now, I'm going to bring it up in a moment. For some of you who are getting your Excel sheet out, you can go ahead and open it up now. But those that are hearing it for the first time, the CEO Sales Dashboard is the number one place where CEOs go in order to manage and measure to get to $100,000 a month. And we only look at 5 indicators. And then there's 5. Just like there's 5 pillars, there's 5 indicators. There's 5 sales pillars, and there's 5 indicators. The indicators are leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. I want to get that reconnected. You've got a long day ahead of you. Some of you had a long evening. Some of you had a long week. Some of you are just getting started right now. So here are the 5 indicators. Now, right now, go over and you can click on it, I believe. Let's see if we can click here. If it'll take me there. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Open up the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, when you open it up, it's an Excel sheet. So this is easy peasy. Across the top is 1 through 31. So I think we have 1 through 10. I can't see it here, but go all the way across the top. Now, today is a fresh start, depending on when you're seeing this, by the way. So you get to take a look at not only how many leads came in yesterday, but you get to see the trend for the last month. And now, if you're watching and you haven't done this, it's okay. Start today. You know, I love the old adage. The question is, when's the best time to plant a tree? 10 years ago. But when's the next best time to plant a tree? Today. So you're going to start today. We got leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now, every single day in the CEO Sales Huddle, as you fill this out, I go deep for about 2 minutes, maybe sometimes 3 minutes. We're at the 11-minute and 35-second mark. But I want to make this point because this means a lot to me. I mean, the CEO Sales Dashboard, this is the heart and soul. Number one, if you have an assistant, this is their number one task for your assistant to do. Every evening before they close for the day, they fill out the CEO Sales Dashboard so you can download it that night and have it ready in the morning. If you have to hire someone, best use of $5 of your time is to pay someone to fill out the CEO Sales Dashboard every day. If you have to do it yourself as a CEO, nothing wrong with that. There's no shame. There's no, you've got to do it. What about everybody else? No. The highest and best use of your time is to measure and manage the sales indicators that drive the entire business. Now, I don't have to convince you on that. I just want you to make it a top priority as we start every single morning with our core mantra, which is if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. And I mean that from the heart. I hope you can hear what my heart is. So today I'm going to talk about repeat business, okay? Let's bring this other screen. Let me bring the other screen up if we can. Make it a little more easy for you and for me. Now that you understand it, fill it out now while you're sitting there. You're sitting there now. You haven't. Go ahead and fill it out. I'm going to go ahead and go to today. I think we're talking about repeat business. Okay, that's where it is. Okay, repeat. Move this down. So, and you'll notice for all the new folks, and every day we get new folks, thank you all that share this message. Thank you all that share it with your team, CEO Sales Huddle. I mean, the love we get, the emails I received, the DMs at I am Shay Brown. Thank you. We're spending a little more time on this because some of you I feel like I rushed through this. We might even be moving CEO Sales Dashboard higher up now because of the comments. So thank you. But there's leads. I have 5 indicators underneath there. Now, you can add to this or subtract to this. We're going to move all the way down to repeat business. And the reason I like to measure repeat business is for 2 reasons. Number one, the only way to grow a business is to bring in new customers. The business doesn't grow if we're not measuring new customers. So that's number one. Number 2, we can grow the revenue. I was talking to a client yesterday. They had an outstanding month, a little over $35,000. They're in the self-education industry, $35,000. They haven't hit $35,000 in 3 years. Okay, but they went back to existing clients, sold a new type of product, and as a result, the revenue is there. And that's bringing up the revenue, but it doesn't grow the business. Okay, but it's still cool. Now, let's go to repeat business. When I look at repeat business, I'm looking at existing clients that you already have, and maybe you go offer them a new product. So if I'm selling a Apple product and I believe that God is a woman, and she has an iPhone. Of course I believe that because I'm an iPhone user, right? I believe that, Apple user. So it's like Apple. So if you go into Apple and someone buys, they already have an iPhone and they decide to buy, I can't reach over here, an iPad, that's a new product. So we want to measure that. Maybe it's an entirely new product. Then once you look on the spreadsheet, and then existing products. So how many clients bought an existing product? So an existing product means maybe there was an upsell. Maybe they already had the iPhone and they bought the case. I have the case here that puts my wallet on the back because I only carry 3 cards in here, my license and an Amex card and a Visa card, to only carry 3. But that's an existing product. Now you might say, Shay, why in the LL Cool J is this even important? As a CEO, we recognize that what gets measured gets managed. And then I added a category on here. Now, this is not for everybody. You might have your own way you want to do it, which is membership. And many folks that I work with today, they're building a community. And in their community, this is a paid community. And so you want to look at how much reoccurring revenue came in just from the membership community. You might have a subcategory, free members, maybe another one underneath there are paid members. But here's the point. What gets measured gets managed. Download the CEO Sales Dashboard today, and I want you to include this in everything that you do going forward. Okay, we're at the 16-minute, 8-second mark. I've gone over again, but that's okay. We're going to now go to my favorite segment. They're all my favorite segments, or we wouldn't do them, which is we're going to celebrate our wins. And I like to look back at this day where we are at this moment and look back not only yesterday, but that last 30 days. So you're going to pause for a second. If you're watching the replay, do me a favor. Look right below the video, put hashtag replay. If you're watching live and you can see it and you're following along with me, put a hashtag I'm here. Now, as we celebrate wins, we're going to go back and we're going to ask ourselves 3 questions, because I believe that powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So step back. What are you most proud of yesterday? And just for purpose of today, the last 30 days. Like seriously. No. Like what are you most proud of when you look back over the last 30 days? What was your biggest accomplishment from a sales perspective over the last yesterday first? Go ahead and write it down, seriously. And then over the last 30 days. And then if I could bring you on live now, and we're going to be doing this soon. I can't wait to do that. And we brought you on now, and you just said, here's what I want to brag about today. So yesterday something happened you want to brag about, whatever it is, no matter how small it is, or over the last 30 days. I'm only doing a review today because of where we are today. So I want you to always look back today and then the last 30 days so we can see the trend. Okay, so we can see the trend. Now, why are you saying that? Well, I want you to really focus on your sales habits. And that's something that I want to really happen for every CEO out there, because this is a CEO sales habit. It's not about sales. How do you sell? It's about, as a CEO, what are you responsible for? If you happen to be the entrepreneur and the CEO and the salesperson and the marketing person, congratulations. But I will tell you this, without sales, there's always more money going out. I know you know this, but I want to emphasize than it is coming in. So selling is the oxygen for every great business in history. Okay, that's the importance of the conversation we're having. All right, now we're going to go to any hurdles that we have coming up, because we're not crazy. We understand that everything is not rainbows, it's not cupcakes, it's not unicorns. It's not always going to be a good day. So there's going to be some obstacles. So take a moment if you can and slow down. We'll speed up in a minute, but we're going to slow down. I know I'm at the 18-minute and 40-second mark, so I'm going to wrap this up. What was your biggest roadblock yesterday? And then look back the last 30 days. And one of the mantras we have for this month is believe in the impossible, right? That's just a mantra. And so maybe there's a roadblock you just didn't believe and didn't take the action you needed to. I don't know what it is for your company. What's preventing you today? When you look at everything you have going on, what you have to do, I'm talking about to bring in new clients, to attract your ideal clients and solve a problem. And then last, what's the one thing you could do? Show up for the CEO Sales Hub every morning. It takes nothing but effort. Nothing but effort. 1,440. I know you're here now, you hear me, but I just wanted to be in bed when you get so many things going on. There are 1,440 minutes in every day, 15 minutes, you focus on sales. So what's the one thing you can do today? Maybe it's set up the CEO Sales Dashboard. Maybe it's get your one-page CEO sales plan done. Now, if you're out there listening right now, you're like, Shay, I haven't got my one-page CEO sales plan done. It's something that I know I need to do. I've been busy. Matter of fact, I hadn't even downloaded it. I'm so glad that you're even bringing it back up. I'm glad I am as well. So here's what I want you to do. in the message of the day with 50, oh gosh, I'm really going over. The message of the day is get your CEO sales plan done. Don't start this journey for the month, wherever we are, upcoming month, without that. You can go over to www, no cost, no credit card, no Zelly, no Cash App needed. Go to www.ceosalesplan.com. Now, once you go there, www.ceosalesplan.com, follow the instructions, download it. Now, if you're watching live, you can hit me up on the DM at I am Che Brown. Just type in CEO Sales Plan. Let's do it. And my promise to you, because I know everyone's not going to do this, okay? And I can do it for the first 20 folks. I'll say that. I'll personally give you a call. We'll schedule 10 minutes on here, and we're going to do your CEO one-page sales plan that'll at least be the roadmap and then the structure you need to hit, I don't know, $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable income. So let's not go into next month with arguably, I believe, the most important factor in the entire business, because there is no other way to generate revenue in the business other through sales. And I got to get on my rant. I just feel like I'm ranting right now. But I want to drive that in because I know this is evergreen, but it's a new month. It's a new opportunity. The slate is clean. No matter how successful we were last month, it doesn't matter. No matter how gray and tough the last month was, it doesn't matter. We all get a fresh start. Do me a favor. If this message is resonating with you, drop me a note over at I am Che Brown and just put, let's do it. Just put hashtag, let's do it. With that being said, thanks so much for tuning in to the CEO Sales Huddle. You're amazing. You're incredible. You're a special human being. And I believe for you, as you're watching, your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best, they haven't seen it yet, it's yet to come. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Make it a great day, everyone. And we'll make some good things happen. We could connect again next time. God bless. And I wish all of you, every single one of you, success. Peace. We out of here.